It is one of the last LMP1 hybrids we will see on the grid at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and today Spark has provided us with a diecast to review for you guys. We are going to review the number 7 Toyota, the car that finished second in the 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans. It is the 164 edition of the number 7 Toyota LMP1 hybrid TS050. A fantastic looking model for a car that is one of the last of its era. The LMP1 hybrid era has really toned down over the course of the last few years, mostly due to government regulations with Germany and the Formula E World Championship. And we've seen Porsche gone, we've seen Audi gone. Audi went from the diesel program over to the hybrid program, and now they have left. Porsche had their hybrid program for a long time, and then now they left. Peugeot had an LMP1 car. They didn't have hybrid technology, of course, but they left. And now all the manufacturers are left now is Toyota for the LMP1 program, which these cars will become extinct after the 2020 edition of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, so that we're going to go to the hypercar program, and therefore these cars will come to an end. So it is truly a last of its era here. So Spark has provided us a fantastic looking model for us to review. When you get a 164 Spark model, this is what it comes with. It comes in a nice little box, a little exterior box that says Sparky and 24 Hours of Le Mans on it. Sparky is a subsidiary of Spark models, as you can see right here on the website. It's even got its own little mascot. How cute is he? Yeah, not really. But this is pretty cool that they've done this for the 164 department. They are usually well known for their 1/43 scales and for their 1/18 scale diecast. But it really is nice to see these guys branch out and do something regarding the 164 department and the 187 department. 187s are generally very expensive. They're, in fact, I think some of them are more expensive than the 164s. 164s are definitely worth the money for your bargain there. You know, because I believe I only paid about $10 for this guy. I mean, $10 plus shipping, you really can't go wrong with this. It is beautiful. It comes with its own nice little window base here. This is actually not part of the exterior box. You got to take this out. And it comes with its own little plastic base. I mean, how nice is that? Very beautiful. And according to my good friend Jason, you can take this off the base easily. So we're going to play the role of you guys here for a second, because I'm going to take this out for the very first time, and I will make sure I won't rip the box. So we're going to cut the video, and we're going to begin the diecast review of the number 7 Toyota. So like I said, absolutely outstanding. When you order one of these Spark Model 164s, you get yourself a plastic base and a plastic casing here. This way you can view your product in a nice little display case. I mean, this is quite lovely here. I mean, you get, for the price you pay for one of these cars, it is absolutely incredible. I am just blown away by the small details of this car. And quite frankly, I'm going to play the role of a diecast fan here. And I'm just going to go in all over this, because this is a beautifully detailed model. And these 164 models are strongly recommended. Strongly. Because you're talking almost paying $80-something for one of these guys. You only pay like 20-something bucks max for these guys. I mean, I paid 10 bucks for this one little guy. I mean, it was an incredible deal. And if you can score a nice bargain, do a little snooping around eBay, do a little snooping around replicars, you know, you can find yourself a decent model for a decent price. And these are incredible diecasts. So let's see, let's lift this up. Oh, let's take this off here. Take it off gently. There you go. Here is the model itself. And like I said, it comes on its own little plastic base here. It's got the exact description of the car itself on this side. And on this side, you got the drivers of the car. Quite frankly, a lot of people say Mike Conway should have won this year's Le Mans. And quite frankly, I think the number 7 Toyota should have won Le Mans this year. But we'll save that for another discussion. So the number 8 Toyota won the race. One of the drivers was Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Buemi. I forget who the third driver was. Bear with me on that one. We'll do a fact check on that one. But I absolutely love what this comes with. It just shows the incredible attention to detail that Spark puts into it. I mean, Spark cares enough that they put a nice little base and a nice little case in there for you. It's just a small little stuff like that that kind of pleases me as a collector. So what you're going to have to do is, when you open up one of these, underneath the car or the base itself, you're going to have a little twisty thing here. And I'm just going to untwist this guy. See if I can get it open. Oh, let's see. Did I get it? No, I did not. Son of a gun. There we go. That was harder than it looked. Here we go. Here's the car right in hand here. And one of the first things I notice is just, it's a nice quality cared product. And this is what's missing in a certain diecast world that I should not mention. Beautiful, detailed, stunning looking model. My breath is gone. It is so beautiful. Spark did an outstanding job. Every single detail that you could possibly put on the 164 is on there. Quite frankly, I don't see a thing wrong with it. And if I do, I'll probably find it very quickly, because I'm usually quick at finding stuff like that. But let's go over some fine details of this car. I won't go over every single little spec like I usually do, so we'll go over in the basic specs of it. It's got, of course, you know, the class colors, which is red, and it's got the little hybrid logo, which, you know, that used to be for multiple different manufacturers, but now it's just for the Toyota cars. It is an LMP1 spec car, and I believe that is Autoworld sponsorship, if I'm not mistaken. And you got Toyota, WEC, and it is part of the World Endurance Championship. And something you might not notice here, it's something that I would notice as a collector. Look what's on the windshield here, or a little cockpit here, or the canopy. It's got its own little windshield wiper blade. How cool is that? I mean, it's something simple like that, putting a windshield wiper blade that really makes me pleased as a collector. And it's got of course, got the Denso Toyota hybrid logos on here. And of course, you know, we got the TV pod. It's got the little sponsors here. See, it's got the Toyota hybrid logos, because, you know, if you have the camera here, you can see the Toyota hybrid logos all over the place. And of course, we didn't have the Michelin. Well, they got Michelin sponsorship here, so I don't see why they couldn't get it here. Maybe because the rims are too thin. That could possibly be. I don't know why they didn't put Michelin on there, but that should be Michelin tires. P1, the 24 Hours logo, and of course, you may well know, this is 3 dots here, symbolizes what spot they're on in the podium. Granted, the ACO came up with this in 2007 or 2008, when, especially around the American Le Mans Series times. You know, this was, at that time period, it was revolutionary. Now, we reached the age where we can easily put a scoring monitor right over here. But if you're paying attention to class, you know, let's say, oh, you know, where is the Aston Martin running, or where's the Porsche running? You know, you can very well see where it's running based off of the scoring monitor here. It's going to be, all 3 letters will be filled in if it's in P3, be P2, be 2 letters, 2 bytes filled in, and P1 if only one of them is filled in. Couldn't get that out there. Okay, let's see. Bunch of Toyota logos, WC, and then on the dorsal fin, you got the hybrid logo here, Denso Toyota hybrid, all that good stuff. Stunningly beautiful car. Look at that back bumper, man. It's incredible. And of course, a lot of people see that back bumper. That's for certain. When this thing's coming at you, you better pull out of the way. And this side, I believe, is the same as the left. So there you have it. Little fine little details of the Toyota hybrid LMP1 car. And I also do believe that the wheels are made of synthetic rubber. And believe me, these models are not meant to be rolled around. Believe me, these are true to scale models. They are not meant to be played around, so don't be like, oh, it doesn't roll well. it's not meant to be rolled. It's meant to stay on the shelf, and literally that's it. In fact, doing this diecast review might be stressing the wheels itself already as is. But if I had to give this Toyota Gazoo car a rating, it gets a perfect 10 out of 10. It is a must recommended car. I'll put the order link in the description below for the eBay page that I ordered from. Stunning, fantastic looking car. I'm blown away by these 164s. I was skeptical. I believe I was skeptical by buying these 164s. But now it seems like I really enjoy them. I love the detail they put to them. Incredible job by Spark. All around, great product. They get my good word for it. So let's go over some livery parts of this car. Let's see. The livery's got an all black air intake. This is where all the air goes in, I believe. The nose of the car, the signature nose of the Toyota, is all colored white. And of course, right beside that, it's all colored red. The side pods are colored white, and outside of that is black. A white stripe goes right through the class number, the class colors, or whatever you want to call that. And it goes right towards the rear wing, and it goes right onto the dorsal fin. And of course, if you look from the top of the car here, there's a bunch of black right by the side pods and where all the air intake is and all that good junk. And the air flicks here have red and white on them and a little bit of black. The rear wing is red and white. The top of the rear wing is black. If I'm not mistaken, that looks like this does indeed look like the Le Mans Aero Kit. Because I believe WEC runs two specific aero kits. They run a high downforce aero kit, and they run a low downforce aero kit, which at Le Mans, you want to be fastest going down the straightaway. So it makes total sense to have less downforce on the cars. So there you have it. This is a fantastic looking model, and like I said, if you have the 10 bucks to spare, oh wow, it is a beauty. Definitely pick it up. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping to do more of these as Black Friday approaches, where I'm going to do some more 164 Spark model reviews off of my friends at Replicars. They got a pretty good selection going, so maybe we'll order from them. Comment, like, and subscribe. Spread the good word that we're doing a lot more of these reviews, because I've enjoyed the heck out of them. They are high quality products. They are products that I'm definitely put my good name out for. So with that being said, this is Race Day 12 reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. The diecast kit is always happy to see you.